straight because the earth is not flat. And then trees and the flowers and the grass and etc. And then after that we
Of this Toyota Urban Cruiser, rusty and now fixed with sun blaster and some curing elements for the rust. And there's a big hole here, so what we did, we put a fiberglass on it. So we are shaping it now to its original shape.
In the other verse 41, the first thing Allah created the earth after He created the earth was the land. He created the earth.
So this is very good now, but we need to put a little bit more just to shape it. And yeah, the background is Christian Prince. I love I love
That's a complicated one. This is not a complicated one. You are trying to
about the topic. So
I'm asking you, I will repeat it again.
that is Christian Prince. So this is the left wing, and you see there's loads of hole here. Yeah, that needs to be fiberglass.
The substance for you
And
the trees for you. The whole chapter about trees is for you.
so this is the
One chapter saying
update.
the substance, the trees, the cats, the rats, the mosquitoes, the birds, the animals are created because everything is clear. Then after that,
He's doing the job. Well done. Yeah. As you can see, yeah, the dark color is the one we applied with the rust cure. And it's transformed into a metal. There's a hole there, so over there. Needs to be fixed. Try to sand it, but I need to form this as well. Sorry about the lighting, it's very poor. This one need to be shaped so that looks like original as well. And there's another hole here that needs to be fixed as well. Okay. But here it's all sandblasted, so that's the update of this project, and I hope it will be finished soon. Yeah.
That's the perfect contradiction. So how you can answer? How you can? This is not my understanding. This is your understanding. This is your understanding.
Yeah. So
I just need to say it, and you know. You are the one who understands this way. This is not my understanding.
it's all sandblasted now.
So please understand.
You can see.
You agree, and now you agree again. You say, yeah, and then
And
yeah, and you say to me, this is understanding.
so that's
This is not even fair.
the update of this project. So if you were doing this, you know, you need more patience.
You are the one who said
You
to me,
need
and
more
after that, you
patience
made
to
the
do
night
this.
dark. You made darkness and day. And after that, you spread the earth. And after that, you put the substance of the earth, the grass, the tree. So, according to this, and after that, you made the cattle. And after that, you made the hills and the mountains. So, as you see here, this is a messed up book. How in the world you are a person who follows Quran only, and you accept to believe that this is not a book of corruption, but yet you say the hadith is corrupt. The only way for this to be from God if this book is corrupt.
Well, I will not comment on something I have not seen with my own eyes.
Did you see Muhammad? You see now we are playing games. You are not commenting in something you did not see with your eyes. And the second of all, you are sure that the Quran is a book of God, and it's enough for you to get a complete understanding. And now when we made you give answers, you are the one who told me that yes, I agree with this, that Allah created the substance of the earth and the mountains of the earth before He created the lands. You said that. And then you are the one who said, well, yes, look like I agree with it. It's Allah here saying that He finished the sky and He made the lamps and the lights and etc. And then after that, and you are the one who did read for me the word after that, not me, He worked in the earth. How that can happen? God will not make such a stupid mistake. I know what I created. Like imagine you asked me yesterday how you build your house. I said to you, well, I have the columns first, the basement, and then I put the roof. Second day I said to you, no, I finished the roof there first, and then the basement, and then I put. It's totally the opposite. So I choose for you this verses because this is very easy. And I'm sure you know that's you. This is crazy. You know it in your heart. You are just trying, as a Muslim, how I can escape this. I came to this guy to talk to him that I'm Quran only. I thought we can avoid the hadith and he can get Islam busted. But here we go.
No, I never came to bust you, to be honest.
No. I'm saying no. Escape. No. I'm not saying you are coming here to bust me, my friend. I say to you humbly, nobody can get me busted. I am the Christian prince who nobody can debate me about Islam. I'm not even debating. I'm just chatting with you. You are no match for me. My friend. You just admitted, and everybody is my witness, that Quran is not from God. Because there's no way God, He will say,
your understanding of
no, this is your understanding. People, they can play, my friend. You are the one who explained the verse for me. I went with you step by step. You are the one who agreed about things in the verse. What you agree upon is contradicting your own words. You agreed about it, not me. Remember, let me go slowly. Maybe I'm going fast a little bit. You in chapter 41, you said, and I asked you, and they can go and play the video again. You said that Allah, He created the mountains and the substance and the trees first, and then He finished the sky, and He created after that the lamps. I asked you 3 times about it, and you repeated. You say yes. Then we went to the other verse in chapter 79, and then you are the one who read for me, and you are the one who said. And I remember very well, and after that He spread the earth. But after that He spread the earth, that means He finished the whole sky before even He touched working in the earth. The earth can be created, no problem. But after that, He started working in the earth. However, in the other verse, it was the opposite. He finished working all what is ever in the earth. He told us what He did. The first thing He did, He placed mountain at the top of it. In chapter 79, verse number verse number 32, it says that He did put the mountains at the end. It's the opposite. But in the other verse, the first thing He did, He placed the mountain in. The first thing, and then after that He made the substance. Here is the opposite. Here is after He made flat, which is a very false, stupid thing to say from God, because the earth is a flat. He put the substance of the earth, then He placed the mountain, then He created the cattle. So according to this chapter in the front of us, 79, the last thing is created is the cattle. According to the other one, the first thing Allah He created for the earth, and the top of the earth was the mountain.
I mean, it's clear. I can see He created the mountains first and then the cattle. The verse 79 is in order. That's what it says.
Oh, that is wrong. You see, it's a contradiction, total contradiction.
Again, I'm just, I think, confused over that.
Okay, so you are confused, no problem. I understand. I never saw a Muslim is not confused, so don't be sorry for yourself. You are not the first, not the last. Now, let me ask you a very simple question about your religion. I think people they get the idea that this book is not trustworthy. Do you think a prophet of God, he will make verses for him for the sake, excuse my language, I'm not being rude, I'm not a street person, I'm speaking religion. He will make verses for the sake of his benefit, especially when it's about sex?
Well, CP, I have never heard of such verses
What do you mean?
that speak of sex.
Really?
Yeah.
You never heard that the prophet, he had a chapter speaking about him that Allah He made lawful for you, your cousin and the daughter of your cousin and the daughter of your auntie and the daughter, etc.
There's a context to that verse that you can marry them.
No? Okay, no problem.
To marry.
No problem. Here it says, إن أراد النبي أن يستنكحها خالصة لك من دون المؤمنين. What does that mean? Chapter 30.
What verse is that again?
Chapter 33, verse number 50.
33, 50. We have made lawful for you your wives to whom you have given their due compensation, and those your right hand possessors from what Allah has returned to you, and the daughters of your parental uncles, and the daughters of your parental aunts. Lawful means you can marry them.
Okay, I'm not saying. You see, the word doesn't say lawful actually. It says يستنكحوا. يستنكحوا. And the word yankah literally means to F her. Now, to prove that he is going to F all those women, not to marry them, it says يستنكحوا. Listen, my friend. You know a little Arabic, and that will help me actually in the mission we are doing.
Yeah.
It says here, يا أيها النبي أحلال لك. It's lawful for you. This is the word lawful. Okay?
Yeah.
Your wives, but they are already his wives. He will not marry them. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wives are just lawful.
Thank you very much. So this is not about marriage, because you cannot marry your wife again. So here is counting for him. Listen. No. Listen. He is counting for him who is lawful. He's not speaking about marrying, because look, it says your wives and those who you pay them or your wages, and those who you own them, slaves. You can have sex with them too. It's not marriage. Right. Yeah, slaves are lawful for you. مما أفاء الفيء is what he got from the booty, and then he counts وبنات عمك, and the cousins of your uncle, your male uncle, and the بنات عمك, your female auntie. Okay, but now he continues saying, read carefully. وامرأة مؤمنة إن وهبت نفسها للنبي إن أراد النبي أن يستنكحها. Explain to us, what is that? And any believing woman, she offers herself to the Prophet if the Prophet he wants to F her. خالصة لك من دون المؤمنين. Only privilege for you out of all the believers. This is
I do agree with you.
Why?
This was a privilege given if any woman wants to marry, not.
Okay, why? Hold on. Let us say, for the sake of argument, why Muhammad, God, he sent him a verse saying any woman she can marry, as you said, not if, the Prophet. And this is a privilege only for Muhammad. Why? Yeah, why?
Well, if you read the verse in the same chapter, 33:52, if you just kind of like down, it's not lawful for you or any additional woman after this. Allah has also forbidden him after that.
Forbidden him from what?
forbidden him from marrying what he already had. That's it.
No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say marry. It says exchange.
Well, exchange means divorcing.
No, my friend. My friend, no. You see, look carefully with me. You just say that Allah, He said to Muhammad, any woman, she can offer herself to the Prophet, and this is a privilege for the Prophet. But Muhammad here is saying to you that nobody can exchange his women, which means nobody is going to take him from. You cannot marry the wife of Muhammad. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, why? Why I cannot marry? As let us say Muhammad he passed away. I am a Muslim.
Like mothers of the believers.
So why Muhammad he want to marry the mother of Jesus?
Where does it say that?
I forgot you don't believe in the hadith. But hold on. So those who you Muhammad marry, nobody after you can touch them. What is the logic?
Because they are like mothers to the believers.
Who are mothers? They are not my mothers, my friend. She is a woman. She is not even my cousin. What make her a mother for the believer? Simply, Muhammad is very jealous man. No. You have to be honest here. This man, he want to own those women. Aisha, she was a child when Muhammad he passed away. Why she cannot marry? A woman, she
There's no Aisha. Aisha never existed. It's just some personification of Arabs.
So
There's no Aisha.
Aisha never exists. Okay, how do you know Muhammad is exist?
Well, there's no mention of her in the Quran. Or
Okay, what is the name? What is the real name of Muhammad?
Well, his name was Muhammad. That's it.
No, the Quran says Ahmad too.
Yeah, Ahmad too, but that I believe is in Hebrew, context. Because
In Hebrew. What Muhammad mean?
Muhammad means, the root word is hamd, so it means praised one.
The praised one. Does that mean he is God? If he is the praised one, who is praised too?
No, he's praised for his duty.
Who is the praised one? No. He is the praised. He is the praised one. He is the one you praise. Muhammad is the one, the praised one. You are the one who said that. So if Muhammad is the praised one, who is praised too?
No, Muhammad is praised by Allah. He's not praised by
Allah is praising Muhammad?
Yes, praise him for his honesty.
Who is God? Okay, hold on. Who is God here? Allah, he praised Muhammad. You just said, everybody heard you, that according to you, you believe that Allah, he praised Muhammad. I thought the Prophet, he should praise God, not God praise the Prophet.
He was praised for his delivery of the message, how honest he was.
How honest in which way? Okay, let me ask you.
Delivering the prophet.
Okay, I want you to go to chapter of Al-Tahrim. Let us see if Muhammad was honest.
Yes, let's see.
In the chapter of the Tahrim, verse number 1, Allah he said to him, why you are forbidding what is not lawful for you? Chapter 66, verse number 1.
Just a second. Yeah, what was he forbidding?
So he was not forbidding lawfully, right? It was not a lawful
He was
forbidden.
just forbidding something to satisfy his wife.
But this means he is not lawful, he is not to be praised because he do things because of the connection. Okay, let me ask you, if I am a president, listen for it. If I am a president or a king, and my wife, she asked me to make a law, and I am a prophet in the same time, just to make my wife happy and make a law, does that mean I'm a good king?
Well, that's his personal affair. That's personal between him and his wife.
But this is not between him and between his wife, my friend. Allah is involved here. Don't you see Allah is upset? Don't you see Allah is upset? Allah is saying to him, not his wife, why you are forbidden? Now the fish is missing. What do you learn from this?
That Allah can do anything. Allah can do
What do you mean? I can miss my fish too. What does have to do with Allah? I missed my fish in the other day. In the other day, I have two sardines with me. I opened them. I went to the kitchen to get the bread. I came back. I found the sardine is missing. Why? Because a cat jumped in and ate them. This is Allah can do everything. What does have to do with this? What we learn from this story? Nothing. What is this? What is that? What does that mean? A guy, his name is Musa. He went in a trip. He had a fish with him, and now the fish is lost. So, what do you understand from this? I'm asking you. You are the Muslim, I'm the Christian, you are the Quran only. Explain to me, what does that mean?
The fish went back to the sea.
Okay, and what does that mean?
That means, I mean, that's just a fact that happened. I mean,
I
that's a
mean,
true
my
story.
friend, what do you mean fact it happened? Allah is supposed to tell us the story about the wisdom, an amazing story. This is a story that's not even good for a cartoon. What do you mean
No,
who
let's
says?
say that Allah can help the fish go back to the sea.
Really? It doesn't say that. It says the shaitan he did that.
Shaitan made him forget.
Okay, who is the one who moved the fish?
Pardon?
Who is the one who made the fish go to the sea?
Could be Allah.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
But
Maybe there's a lesson.
but this is their lunch. No, what the purpose of the
I don't know
story?
what the purpose of this was.
So why you are saying to me, I am a Quran only? You see, my friend, until now, you fail to answer about anything. Each time I ask you something, I said, well, I don't know. You know, Allah said that, I don't know. So you are Quran only, but the Quran, I don't want, I'm not being rude, insulting you. Don't take it this way. The Quran for me is a stupid book because the purpose of a story is to tell me something, teach me something. So what we learn from this now? Nothing.
That's how he met that
Okay,
guy.
what is the duty of this fish? Listen. If I make a story for you, everything should be in the story have a reason to put it in the display, correct? So now, what is this fish is about?
Well, this fish, I mean, it was something weird that happened. Even Moses said in the end, Ajaba. Which means, I mean, even Moses was amazed that, you know, this weird. I mean,
Yes, Moses was amazed. Moses was amazed. All right, listen. So Moses was amazed because the fish is missing. He was not angry because now he had no lunch.
well, how could he be angry? With
And
that?
how he know? How he know? Listen.
Yeah.
How Moses know that the fish went in the sea? They lost the sea. They lost the fish. They did not see the fish. How do they know it went to the sea?
Well, the sea is the only place you could think of. So.
What do you mean only thing it stole? Maybe the cat stole the fish. The thing you thought of is the last thing should be because the fish is dead. He had it with him in the basket. Read the chapter from the beginning. So he had his fish. He told him to take a fish with him. And you don't tell me that Moses, 3,000 years ago, he carried a fish with him and the fish is still alive, going all the way in the desert. And they'll go all the way to Bahrain, and then the fish is missing. And you assume, and the Quran says that the fish went in the sea. Well, how we know that the fish
The
supposed to
Quran
be
does not say, but the Moses says
What
that the fish went back to the sea.
No, the whole story is reported by Allah, my friend.
Yes, but these are the words of Moses could be true. Could
So,
be not
so
be
Allah
true.
is reporting stupid words of Moses. Moses was wrong.
Well, Musa was a human, he could make mistakes.
So why Allah is saying to us what Moses said for no reason? What we learn from this? He did not correct him. He didn't say Moses was wrong. He didn't say anything. He just told us what Moses said. Okay? So what is the point?
Well, you have to read the whole story first. When he met
Read the
that
whole
guy,
story. Read the whole
and
story.
Moses was out of patience as well. So Moses was not really a perfect guy, you would say.
But what's the purpose of the fish? I'm trying to understand. Why the
They
fish?
took a fish,
Why the fish? Okay, hold on. You see, as you see, the fish was a reason for Moses to go back. Right. Okay. How important is fish to come back? Why he went back? Because of the fish is missing. What happened?
What happened? And they found servants. Well, they just went back.
Why?
That's where the
Why they went back?
yeah, they went back and they
Why?
found the
Why?
Why? Why? We have given mercy to them.
Okay, why they went back?
To look for the fish.
Amazingly. A guy is crossing the continent in Asia, and now he will go back to look for the fish. How in the world you are a man, great man, you believe in this? Fish? So So you are saying to me, I'm driving all the way from California, all the way to New York. Hold on.
As the fish left,
Look, hold on.
journey
My
back to the
friend,
sea and it left
my
the
friend, wow.
boat. It was following that.
Hold on. I'm driving from California all the way to New York. Will take about 2 days or 3 days driving. Then in the middle of the way, I lost my fish. Do you think really I will go back from New York all the way to Wyoming to find the fish? I mean, why the fish is important? Is that a golden fish?
I mean, those days were different. That was all he had to
What do you mean all he had?
And
No, he will die before he find it, my friend. If this is all what he has, will be stupid to go back because it's better to find other food to eat. Are you telling me that 2 men they will live the whole journey eating one fish?
Nothing really was.
My friend, are you telling me that those 2 men they have nothing to eat all their journey except the fish? So how do we survive? Fish only? You want fish?
I don't know which fish it was.
Do you know how far Egypt or Israel is from Bahrain? You have to cross all the way. You have to cross. Listen, you have to cross Syria. All the way to Iraq, and then all the way you cross all the way to Bahrain. So you have to cross at least maybe 1,500 kilometers. And they have with them one fish?
Yeah, he might not be far away from sea or something. I mean, he could not be very far from us.
If he is close to the sea, why he is staying with him a fish all the way from where he came from? Because Allah told him to take with him a fish.
Well, it doesn't say the fish went back to the same sea he got it from. That
It doesn't matter. And you know how you know the fish went there, you don't know. Why he carried the fish, we do not know. What is the point of this fish? We do not know. Why the fish is saved? We do not know. Why he came back to get the fish? We do not know.
Allah decreed him to meet the other servants of Allah.
Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? He will meet other guy, but why the fish is important in the story?
Because the fish left the footprint. That's where the fish went.
If I thought the fish went in the sea, the fish put the print in the sea?
Well, he met him on his way. Following it.
No. You said they follow the footprint of the fish.
Yeah.
Okay, how have you ever heard of a fish have footprint?
Well, it's a translation that's.
Are you saying that the fish was walking in the water?
No.
So what do you mean footprint of the fish?
Well, that's what the translation says.
It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about translation. I'm not asking you. I'm talking to you. You are the Muslim. I don't care. I do not need.
What's a fish will have the fact
My
when the
friend,
fish
I do
will
not
fall
need the
to
translation.
sandwich. Can you read that thing?
I speak Arabic. Arabic is my first language. I don't need a translation. Don't tell me the translation says so. You say so. I asked you. Are you saying that the fish have footprint? You said yes. So you are saying that Moses, he lost his fish, and the fish was walking down the street, and then Moses, he said to his servant, let us follow the footstep of the fish. I mean, even a cartoon they don't have, man.
Well,
Even in cartoon.
In the Arabic.
Don't tell me, it's you who telling me. You. I asked you, you answered me. I'm not explaining the Quran for you. You are the one explaining to me. You are the one who repeated more than twice that this is the footsteps of the fish. I want to know how in the world you, as a grown man, believe that the fish walking in the street and have footsteps. Do the fish even have a foot?
Arabic word.
My friend, do the fish have foot?
No, the fish don't have.
So how you say the footstep of the fish?
And it's the translator that got me.
It doesn't matter. Come on, guys. I don't know what's wrong with them.
And I was using the same word just for the sake of understanding.
All right, let us move on. Let us move on. Finally, Moses, he met with the prophet Al-Khadr. All right, okay. And what Moses learned from this prophet?
He had the judgment. God has given him knowledge and judgment.
But as you see there, if you go to verse number 74, this boy and he slaughtered.
Yeah, he slaughtered him.
Why?
Because he was a kafir. and he was burdened on his parents. So he actually did his.
Hold on. Guys, did you hear this? I said to him, he slaughtered a boy. He said, he slaughtered him because he's a kafir. So you are saying to me, you as a Muslim, if you are a wise and perfect judge, if you see a boy who is not a Muslim, he's a boy, my friend. It doesn't say he is good. The word says that. If you tell me that, I'm going to commit suicide.
Let me just look at this. A number would be helpful if you can.
Yeah, show me where it says burden his family. Yeah, I want to see that.
Yes, second. As far as for the boy, his parents were believers, and we feared that he would overburden them.
So we feared, it is something he did not do. We feared.
He was not a good boy.
He did not do anything yet. It says, we feared.
He might have done something.
My friend, it says clear that he feared. He did nothing. Even Moses says to him, innocent soul. He is an innocent soul. He is just a little child. So he did nothing wrong yet. So what if he's a kafir? You kill him? You kill a boy just because he's another Muslim?
He was overburdened.
He did not do anything. It says we fear. He did not do anything yet.
When he acknowledged, so he was right.
What do you mean he's right? Okay, let me ask you a question. So this boy did not do anything yet.
Did he do?
Did he do any crime? Based on the Quran, did he do anything?
The Quran says that he was a prophet and that he
Well, actually, you know what? My friend, with my respect to you, I challenge you to show me that he is a prophet. It says that.
What is the last word in this 1880?
It says, regarding the child, his parents, or the boy, his parents, they were a believer, and we feared that he will cause them problem of unjust and will become a kafir. So he did not do anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Transgression.
Yeah, but he did not do anything yet. خشينا. Do you know what خشينا? Do you know what خشينا? It's me. He is afraid that he will in the future. So he did not.
But the word is transgression.
Doesn't matter. So what? He will do anything. So you kill a person before he do it?
Well, he had some judgment.
What do you mean judgment? Are you saying to me in Islam, you kill a person before he commit a crime?
No, we don't have that judgment. No one else can do that. He was special.
So what Moses will learn from this? So what the wisdom of Moses he learned? Because this is only one right. Why this guy he know that he's God?
No, Musa actually learned that there are people.
What he learned? He learned nothing. He learned nothing. Actually, Moses he was kicked out of the class. If you read the rest, you will see that Al-Khadr he says to him, "Get lost, man. Go back home." He fired him from the school. He fired him. Okay, so now Moses is still stupid and Al-Khadr is smart. What is the wisdom of killing a boy before he commit a crime?
Well, Al-Khadr knew.
What?
He knew why.
Who is he to know? What do you mean he knew? And this is against justice. You know, isn't it your God who says that every soul should pay for its sin?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so what is the sin? The guy did not do a sin yet. You make him pay for, he killed nobody. Let us say for the sake of argument, listen, let us say he will be a bad person when he after he become a bad person, you kill him then, but you don't kill a child. And if this is true, that means all the bad children should be killed before they are growing. Anyone who will leave Islam should be killed before he leaves Islam. This is what the verse is saying. No, Al-Khadr is the one who did that, and you say you confirm that Allah is the one who taught him that, right?
Yes, Allah.
So you are saying your God Allah, He ordered the good Muslim like Al-Khadr to slaughter little children who are children of believers just because they might leave Islam when they grow.
Well, that's.
You are just you have no power, but you don't understand that this is against logic, and this is very stupid. and it's a crime because.
No, I think that was intelligent. I think that was
Okay, let me ask you, do you agree with killing apostate then?
No, I don't agree.
So why are you agreeing with Moses? Why are you agreeing with the fellow killing the child?
He was a special person. He had knowledge. Even Moses, even Moses did not possess that knowledge.
Okay. Well, as long as this is the case, if we go to Quran, let us say, actually, I like this chapter. We are reading fun. It's very fun. But let us. Let us go to the comments. All right. If we go to chapter 9, verse number 73, 74, what is chapter speaking about?
Fight against the disbeliever and the hypocrites, and be harsh upon them, and their refuge is hell, and wretched is the destination. They swear by Allah that they did not say anything against the Prophet while they had said the words of disbelief and disbelieved after their Islam, and planned that which they were not to attain, and they were not resentful except that Allah and His Messenger has enriched them of His bounty. So if they repent, it is better for them. If they turn away, Allah will punish them with a painful punishment in this world and the hereafter. And there will not be for them on earth any protector helper.
Give me the solution of this. What the chapter is talking about? What do you understand based on your Quran only?
That Muslims that if they leave Islam, their affair is with Allah. Allah will punish them in this world. I don't see, anything that we should kill them. Where does it say we should kill them?
Well, it says, if you read verse number 73, it says to go and fight the unbelievers and the hypocrites. So who is the unbelievers and who is the hypocrites?
Well, fight against the disbelievers.
It says, hold on. It says, you see the Muslim when they translate, they always fabricate, and the translation is false. This is why you yourself, you don't want to accept any translation. And it says, يا أيها النبي جاهد الكفار والمنافقين. Do jihad. الكفار والمنافقين. Who is the kuffar and who is al-munafiqeen?
Well, the people of Makkah, they were actually kuffar, and the munafiqeen were among them pretending to be Muslims.
So here, the Muslims, they say to us that there is nowhere in the Quran it says kill apostate. But this verse...
No, it doesn't say anywhere kill an apostate.
You just say do jihad against the kuffar and those who claim to be Muslims.
Jihad means strive against them. The word is not qatilu.
My friend, no. It says no, it says وَأَغْلِظْ, which means be harsh on the punishment on them. Be harsh. Jihad means to kill them. And then he says, listen. And then
I would have used precise word qatilu.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Where do you get that the word jihad meaning? Where the word jihad meaning comes from?
Jihad means strive.
What does that strive mean?
Striving against some propaganda.
How you strive? In this case, we have kuffar. Okay. How your prophet strived against the people of Mecca? What he did?
By preaching the Quran.
Huh?
By preaching the Quran.
So he did not fight them? He did not launch an attack
on them? That's a different story. When he fought them, Allah said, qatilu. Fight them.
Did he fight them or not?
He did fight them.
Okay. So where is the strive against them? What strive? You said it's strive.
It is the preaching of the Quran, the reciting of the Quran.
My friend, I want you to be honest with me. Do you really believe in what you just said? That the word jihad does not mean go and fight them?
No, I don't believe that. But you can say in a sense that.
Okay.
But
So,
this was
so
not
he did
to
fight them and he killed them. And you just confirm in the other verse that the Prophet Al-Khadr, he killed the child because he's going to be a kafir. So you Muslims allowed, if you have knowledge that a child, he is going to be a kafir when he grow up, you are allowed to slaughter him.
Knowledge that guy was a special guy.
What is special? This is a rule. This is a rule of God. You got no. Hold on. Allah He sent Musa to learn from Al-Khadr. So Al-Khadr is a teacher for the Muslims, an example. And Al-Khadr, when he killed the child, he was not wrong. We agree.
Al-Khadr is
This is not the question. This is not the question. Al-Khadr, he killed the child just because he feared when he grow up, he will be a kafir. And you agree with that. So now, Al-Khadr was right, according to you. You did the right thing. You did not say, I condemn what he did. No, you said, I agree with it. So now, all what you need to kill children is to have the knowledge of Al-Khadr. Then, you will kill every child.
the next Goliath or something. So he saved people.
To save who?
He saved the people, his parents as well as the people that boy could have become.
My friend, if I am a Christian, my son is going to be a Muslim. You are saving the parents by killing the child from what?
Why would you kill the child? Because you don't have that same knowledge. You're not a servant of Allah.
So that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, you are saying if you Muslims have a knowledge who is going to be when he grows.
Why don't we? The verse anyway, it says that guy was a human being.
Who was it?
Al-Khidr.
Where it says, it says, who cares if it's
Anyway,
who
it
cares?
could be something non-human. Could be an angel.
Maybe he is not a human. Okay. Now let me ask you then, Al-Khidr, is he Gilgamesh?
Pardon?
Do you know the story of Gilgamesh?
No, I don't think I recall that story.
Okay, it's a guy who was looking for the fountain of youth,
Right?
and he took with him a fish. And when he arrived to the fountain of youth, he did not notice that this is the fountain of youth. He wanted to wash his fish with the water. And the second the fish touched the water, the fish came back to life, and this is how he learned that this is the fountain of youth. And this is Al-Khidr. This is where your prophet, he got his story from. From a fiction, stupid story, not even good for kids. Because the whole story is
Well,
about
that story could be called.
Al-Khidr. Do you know what Khidr means in Arabic? Do you know what Khidr means in Arabic?
No, I don't know.
Green. Do you know why he was called the green?
No, I don't know.
Any place he set in, it turned green. Even dead grass. Why? Because he drank from the fountain of youth.
Well, that's another interpretation. He could be an angel.
No, I can even show it to you from Islamic interpretation. Okay, he can be an angel. He can be an angel. Do angels know the okay, hold on. Do angels know the unseen?
No, angels do not know, but if they are in contact with Allah, of course Allah helps them out with the knowledge.
Okay, let me ask you then. Allah, when he wanted to create Adam, the angels, they said to him, are you going to create someone who will do mischief? They were talking about who?
Adam.
How did they know he will do mischief?
Well, to be honest with you, there are two understandings for that verses. One is it could be Satan, and the most correct one is that person is Adam. He will shed blood on it.
So how they know he will do mischief?
Well, they just assumed, and later on they corrected themselves, but they didn't correct.
How they are not correct? How they are not correct? And Adam was kicked out of the heaven. You were right. Adam was not a good guy. He was kicked out.
Well, it was always the plan of Allah.
But you just said they corrected themselves later. Allah should correct himself because the one who was wrong is Allah. Allah, he told them, they told Allah, how you want to create someone to inherit the earth, to do mischief. Allah said to them, I know what you know not, which means you are wrong. And you are the one who agreed that they are wrong. But all of us, we knew that it is the opposite. The angels were right, and
Adam
Adam.
are servants of Allah.
But let me ask you a question. Adam was kicked out of heaven because he was a good boy or a bad boy?
He made a mistake.
Does that mean? Give me an answer. Does that mean he's a good boy or a bad boy?
Well, that means he was a bad boy.
All right. So the angels were right, and Allah was wrong. So how you believe in such a book? What
No, Allah was not wrong.
He was wrong because okay, hold on. They told him that he would do mischievement. You said that Allah doesn't agree with them. He said
Well,
them,
they actually meant by mischief the evil humans.
he did all of you know, yeah.
Let Allah extract believers from them.
So why then, if he is not evil and will do evil, why he kick him out of heaven?
Well, only Allah has the
If you are a good guy, you will be kicked out of heaven. If you are not going to do evil, your place then is in heaven. Heaven is for place who do no evil. Evil is for place for the earth is for people who do evil. This is why we are on earth.
He has not done any evil.
Okay, let me ask you a question. All right, hold on. We don't know evil, but we kick him out of heaven. I mean, what is justice? Come on, evil. He did disobey Allah. This is evil according to Islam. So don't fool yourself. If you disobey Allah, this is evil. Will take you to hell. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So don't say he did not do evil. Now, look what happened. Allah, he wanted to convince the angels that they are wrong. What Allah did? Allah told Adam, and he told Adam all the names. And then he told the angels, tell me the names of them. He said to him, we cannot tell you what those names mean. We have no knowledge. What is the purpose of this? Tell them all the names and tell us all the names. What Allah is trying to accomplish.
That humans, they can learn names and they can name things.
No.
What they have learned.
The question is not to Adam, my friend. There's birds. They can learn names too. I mean, don't. This bird is very well known.
Not as intelligent
All
as
right.
humans.
There's birds who repeat names and doesn't mean they are a big deal. I mean, so what mean you read names? Allah, he told Adam all the names. And so he said to them, tell me the names of those things if you claim that you know. You claim to know, huh? Okay, tell me the names of those things. Read with me carefully.
Yeah.
Allah, and he told Adam all the names. I'm reading for you from chapter 2, verse number 31. And he taught Adam all the names of all things. Then he placed them, which means the things, before the angels. So the purpose is to show them what Allah can do and how they are incapable of telling the names. And he said to them, tell me the names of these if you are right. So what the purpose of saying or making this quiz of names is, if you are right about Adam, here we go. I taught Adam the names of all those things.
But he's intelligent enough and he can memorize.
Let us see. I'm not talking about Adam now. I'm talking about the intelligence of your God. My friend, your God is stupid. You will notice with me in a second that how stupid he is. Read carefully.
Because that's blasphemy. I mean, that's...
It doesn't matter what you think. For me, your God does not exist. But hold on. Adam, he was taught the names. Allah, now he taught the angels, okay, tell me the names of those things if you are right. Right about what? Right about Adam. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. So now, what the connection between tell me those names about those things and if you are right? What is the connection?
The connection is he can memorize. Human being is not...
My friend, he is saying to them, if you are right.
Yeah.
So what the connection? Tell me the names if you are right. Adam.
Yeah.
So what the connection? Tell me the names if you are right. Adam is not involved here now. He is placing the names, the things like TV, computer, phone, cat, rats. He placed them all in front of the angel. And he said to them, tell me the names of those things. Angels, they said to him, we do not know except what you told us. And if you are right about what? Right about Adam, he would do mischievement.
Yeah.
Okay, so I agree, right?
Well, I still don't know what you actually meant.
What do you mean you don't agree? I want you to say yes or no. The angels, they accuse Adam of doing mischievement. Allah, he made a quiz to prove them that they are wrong. So tell me all those names if you are right. Right about what? About what they mean, what they said. That he will make mischievement. Read verse number 30 and verse number 31. They said he will do mischievement. Allah, he said to them, I know what you know not. And right away Allah, he taught Adam all the names.
Not everything is shared. It's just part of, what Allah knows.
It doesn't matter. This is not the problem, my friend. I don't know how old are you. How old are you, Mr. Farr?
I'm 32.
32. You are a growing man, you know. When I was 32, like this is maybe 8 years ago, I was really a lot wiser than you. Be careful, my friend. It says that they made an accusation that he will do mischievement. Read it carefully with me, number 30. They said, wilt thou place therein one who will make mischief therein and shed blood? Allah right away said to them, he said, I know what you know not, which means shut up, you do not know what are you talking about. And now they want to prove to them, hold on, they want to prove to them that they do not know what they are talking about and they have no knowledge. So what he did, he taught Adam all the names. And then, okay, so, finally you got it. So he wanted to prove to them that they are wrong about Adam. Thank you. Now, when I say to you, I named all those things and I gave them names. And then I ask you, okay, tell me the names of those things. Is that to prove that I'm God?
No.
So what's the point of this stupid name?
Human beings is a new creation.
My friend, what the new answer? I have a cat, her name is Susu. I ask you, you are an angel. What is the name of my cat? You tell me I do not know. And then I say to you, her name is Susu. Is that a proof that I am God?
Of course not.
So what's the point of this? This is stupid. Allah, he did the same. Allah, he did the same. Listen. Who is the one who gave them? Listen.
The creation of
My friend. No, we are talking about the names. Forget about the creation. I'm talking about the names. Allah is the one who gave those things the names, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. If I am the one who gave them the names, what is the miracle here I did if I am the one who gave them the names and I know the names? What about we do the opposite? Allah says to the angel, what about Allah said to the angel, okay, name those things and don't tell me the names and I will tell you the names. That will be a miracle. But I am the one who gave them the names and then I tell you the names, that will be stupid. Imagine I have a bunch of cats, a bunch of dogs, a bunch of goats. And I place them in the front of you. Yeah, but what? So you see, when you say Quran, my friend, when a Muslim he say Quran only.
I mean, I don't have any problem with your understanding. That's fine.
But you have to admit this is stupid. Don't you agree? Allah, he proved. Allah, he proved what here? He proved nothing. So what if he taught Adam all the names? How he proved that he know what they know not? What is the proof?
Well, the angels didn't expect Adam to name the things.
No, it's not Adam. Adam just a person to show them that I taught him and he will recite them for you. I am the one who taught him. So the point is that he is the one who knows. This is the point. So what the point? There is no point. It's stupid. This is a story, it's not even for kids. And you are a grown man, 30 years old, you want to believe in this garbage?
I can't say it makes a lot of sense to me, but you are, I mean, it's nothing. So
why it makes sense to you? Explain to me, I'm listening. Why it makes sense? If you are the one who named the things, where is the miracle here?
My understanding is that angels thought that human is actually a dumb creature or something made of clay and all. But
no, this is not the point here. He's saying to them, I know what you know not. It's not. He did not say Adam. He know what. He did not say Adam. He know what you know not. He said I know what you know not. And then when he asked them about the names, they said to him, they said, the glory to thee of the knowledge we have none. Which means Allah, he proved to them that he is the one who has the knowledge. They admitted now we are wrong, and you are the one who said we are wrong. Wrong about what? Wrong about Adam. So the whole process here to prove them wrong, but this is not prove them wrong, this is prove them right. Because Adam did mischievement, Adam was kicked out of heaven, and knowing the names by Allah is a stupid thing because he is the one who gave the names for those things. and Allah is just playing a stupid game. It's not good even for children.
Well, that's your understanding.
All right. You know, I'm going to switch.
I think we should
I'm going to switch. I'm going.
I don't believe that.
Dad, I'm going to switch the conversation.
Yes.
I don't want to investigate you no more. I want you to prove to me that the Quran is the book of God.
That's a very good question. The answer I have for this is reflect on the verses of Quran. If you find them that it's from Allah and it has no contradiction, then it's fine, it's from Allah. If you find mistakes, then what can I do? Because Allah says in the Quran, Allah will mislead the disbelievers with this Quran. Allah will increase them in error.
Guys, did you hear it? Did you hear it? Allah will mislead the disbelievers. If we go in the Quran, chapter 4, verse number 88, it says, وَمَنْ يُضْلِلُ اللَّهَ فَلَنْ تَجِدَ لَهُ سَبِيلًا. And the one who Allah deceives, nobody can guide. And we just heard our friend here, Mr. Fuad, saying, well, obviously, Allah, He will mislead the unbelievers by the Quran. So this Quran is not to guide you. This Quran is to mislead you. This is the book of the devil.
Not for everybody, that's why Allah says
No. You said everybody heard you.
And you have to be Allah.
Fuad, everybody heard you saying, Allah will mislead the disbeliever, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
So, but when the Quran came, there was no believer except Muhammad.
Yeah.
So Allah, He will mislead the disbelievers, all of them, which mean all the Muslims, which mean all of you, because at that time there was zero Muslim when He said that. So Allah will mislead all the disbelievers, but the only believer at that time, it was Muhammad.
You can say that.
So Muhammad is the first to mislead, to deceive.
No, Muhammad was a Muslim who submitted.
No, Muhammad was not a Muslim, my friend. Hold on. Muhammad was not a Muslim. Read with me carefully. You know? Yeah. In the Quran it says that Allah, He found Muhammad lost and he got.
Yeah. He was lost.
Okay, what is that?
I know that.
What is
Allah
that?
made him self-sufficient as well.
What does that mean? He was Dallan.
Muhammad was lost. He was an orphan and lost. Allah guided him.
Orphan doesn't make you lost, my friend. Orphan is you are just an orphan.
He was an orphan and also lost.
Lost
And also, which means in a religious sense,
lost in which way? Lost in which way?
Religious way.
All right, thank you. So he was a disbeliever too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So how Allah will misguide by the Quran, will deceive by the Quran the disbelievers if Muhammad himself was a disbeliever?
Let us not say every single disbeliever will be misled by the Quran.
So Allah, He made a book, and this book is a magical book. Some people, they will be deceived by this book, and some people, they will be guided by this book.
Yeah.
So what's the point? Why this book? This book is not from God.
And we should do what Allah says.
What Allah said.
That you should do salah, you should do zakat,
This is what will make you go to heaven?
and do good deeds, help the poor, orphans.
Okay. But this will take you to heaven.
Yeah, this is all that will take us to heaven.
Okay. How you help how you help the orphan?
Well, just look after them, help them out.
How you help them?
Well, you have to look after them. That's how.
How? No, you need to tell me how. Is that by having sex with them? Is that by having sex with them?
No way.
Okay. Well, the Quran says that.
Quran says you can marry 1, 2, 3, or 4 of them.
Okay. What about the orphan? Which verse is speaking about the orphan in the Quran?
This the verse you have opened up.
Which one?
That you can marry 1, 2, or 3, or 4 of them. I don't know exactly.
This is about orphan? You can marry orphan?
Yeah, you can marry up to 4.
But they are orphan, they are kids.
No, when they grow up, of course.
I thought you are helping the orphan. If they are growing up already, my friend. My friend, if they are growing up already, they are not orphan.
Assuming their property into
They are
your
not
property.
orphan. They are not orphan. Not orphan. And listen. In the Quran, your book saying that Muhammad, he don't know what faith is. What was the religion of Muhammad?
Well, he was lost, that's all Quran says.
What his religion was? He was an atheist.
Yeah, Quran does not speak of it.
Okay, what do you think? At that time, people they used to worship Allah and Al-Uzza.
Maybe he didn't believe in anything, he was just lost. And he was not a mushrik. Allah has never called him a mushrik. Allah called him lost.
Okay. You see, when you quote for me the chapter of An-Najm, it says that your friend he was not misguided. Why it says what
He was not misguided when the Quran was revealed to him, of course.
Have you ever heard have you ever heard of the satanic verses?
Pardon?
Have you ever heard of the satanic verses?
I mean, come on, CP, even you know that Allah's questioning, do you believe in Allah, Tazat, and Al-Manat?
No, I'm asking you, do you
That does not say you should.
to confirm that Allah he received satanic verses?
I mean, come on, you can do that.
Well, here we go, it's in front of you, chapter 22, verse number 52.
Well, yeah, Allah speaks of that Satan throws in it.
Okay, a second ago you laughed and you said you can do better than that, but it's true. So Allah, he is confirming that your prophet, he received satanic verses. Why you said you can do better than that?
This is not about Prophet Muhammad.
This is about who?
This is about prophets that Satan did actually confuse them. But the prophet, the message of
But it
prophet,
says, but no, this is a message sent, my friend, this message was saying,
cannot change, cannot
this
be
is a
tempered.
message sent to your prophet, speaking to your prophet, and it says, speaking about the future, not about the past. But Allah will cancel anything. Well, you know what will mean? So this is about something happened in the time of Muhammad life, and Allah will cancel anything that shaitan is thrown
There
in.
are some other verse that speaks of Prophet Muhammad almost invented a lie about Allah because he was manipulated by the people. But then Allah says, it was I who strengthened you. If I have not strengthened you,
Okay, hold on. But Allah, he confirmed that he shaitan, he throw in the desire of the prophet. And Allah will cancel. What Allah will cancel? Allah will cancel what?
Whatever Satan throws in it.
So how we know what shaitan he threw in? What he threw?
You have to believe in God here. You have to trust God.
No. Allah will cancel. How we will know now what is cancelled and what is not?
Well, whatever Satan has thrown is being cancelled.
Well, how we know that this verse itself is not coming from shaitan? Listen. If shaitan he was able to give Muhammad satanic verses, and your God confirming that shaitan he can do that to all the prophets, not only Muhammad. All his prophets. And you are the one who said that. So now, if the shaitan can make the prophet say verses coming from shaitan as if they are Quran, how we know that this verse itself is not from the shaitan himself?
Not the verse Satan throws in a verse something, but the Quranic code is different. It cannot be tampered with.
How? And Muhammad he did not even notice. All the Muslim scholars
Well,
report the
Muhammad was
story.
about to make a mistake. Muhammad was about to invent a lie about Allah.
No. It's not about. It says he will cancel. You cannot say he will cancel if he did not do it yet. Cancel what? Cancel something never happened? Use your intelligence, my friend.
Cancel what is about to happen.
No, not about what happened. No. Anything he throw already. It says throw.
Yeah.
So he throw already, and Allah will cancel. So already it happened, not something it will happen. What Allah will cancel it because it's already happened.
Yes,
So now,
Allah will cancel
how
it.
we know that this verse itself is not coming from shaitan?
No, this was not coming from Shaitan.
How you know? How you
Allah
know?
has been sincere with
How you
in
know?
this
Shaitan,
verse.
he will
What's
make
actually
you,
going on?
Shaitan, he will make you comfortable because now people didn't notice that Muhammad is a fake prophet and he is satanic prophet and he worshipped the daughters of Allah. So now, Muhammad, he want to make himself look good. So he said, don't worry, be happy, Allah will cancel it. How we know that this verse itself is not coming from Shaitan if already Shaitan he throw in the mind of Muhammad and the mouth of Muhammad words?
Well, Allah has strengthened him.
Allah, maybe this is Shaitan. Shaitan already, the Quran, this verse confirmed that Shaitan already threw verses in Muhammad's mouth. And let me show you something. Allah in the Quran in different verse says that Allah will cause you to forget the Quran. Do you agree with that? Why?
Well, if Muhammad has started issuing teachings on his own,
What is
then,
on? What is on?
I mean, he's not teaching the Quran, he's just making up verses, then of course Allah will stop the revelation.
Okay, so you are saying that those verses which is made up by Muhammad, Allah will make you forget them?
So you didn't get your question.
You are saying that Allah will cancel those verses now. How are you saying that those verses?
Allah will not cancel the verses, but whatever Satan throws could be words in the verses, could
Listen
be
carefully, my
anything.
friend. Listen carefully.
Yeah.
Chapter 2, verse number 106. Allah saying,
106.
Allah saying supposedly, none of our revelation do we abrogate or cause to be forgotten, but we substitute something better or similar. Why Allah will make you forget the Quran?
Well, Allah does not say in this verse that Allah will make you forget. Ma means no, and Nansakh means Allah does not cause a verse to be abrogated.
So Allah never never abrogated the verse, are you saying?
No.
Okay, but there's verse in the Quran saying you cannot marry from the Christians.
You can.
You cannot marry from the Christians. And there's verses saying you can marry from the Christians.
Ahlul Kitab.
Yeah, and there's verses you cannot marry from the Christians. So if
Which
there is no abrogation, then you know. So are you? Okay, hold on. I want to get you right. Hold on. I want to get you right. Are you saying there's no abrogation in Islam or there's abrogation?
There is no abrogation in Quran. I don't know about Islam. I don't know which Islam you're talking about.
Okay. It is. The verse in the front of you it says, ولا تنكحوا المشركات حتى يؤمنن والأمة المؤمنة خير من المشركة. Don't marry or don't have sex with women who they are mushrikat. Chapter 2, verse number 221.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you said the other verse saying that you can marry Christians, correct?
It says you can marry those Christians who are virgins.
Ah, where it says that?
Let me.
Virgins. Virgins.
So it says Allah made food of Ahlul Kitab lawful for you. Yeah, let me check.
And it says there you can marry the virgins.
It's chapter 5, verse number 5.
Okay. And it says there that you can marry the virgins of them? Just
Yeah.
what should read one? Let me see. Look like I learned from it.
Virgin believers of the book.
Really? Where it says the word virgin?
وَالْمُحْسَنَاتُ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ. I mean, this is what it says in the verse.
Where is the word virgin?
وَالْمُحْسَنَاتُ means virgin. That's from the same verse which you use.
My friend, before I told you the word muhsanat, it means the married women.
So the mother of Christ was a married woman because
All right.
Allah calls
All
them
right.
muhsinat.
Okay. Here you are saying it means the virgins, correct?
It means virgin.
No, it means that those, no, the mahsanat is simply the word mean that those who protect themselves, they guard themselves, which means they are not
That
women.
are themselves.
Yeah.
That you can say.
Yeah,
Of course,
but
it
not
means
but
virgin.
not virgin. No, not mystic. It can be a virgin, but have nothing to,
Guarded
have nothing to do with virgin. However, listen, it's forbidden for you in this verse in front of us to marry from non-believers. Do you agree? Chapter 2, verse number 22.
Mushrikeen, it says mushrikeen.
Yes, mushrikeen is not
associate with
the
Allah, and Allah
Christian-
has nowhere in the
the
Quran said Christians are
Are
mushrikeen.
you sure?
Yeah.
So what worshiping Jesus with God mean? Are they
Well,
mushrikeen or not?
those who believe I am one of three is a kafir. They have done
So
kufr.
what mushrik mean?
Mushrik means one who sets abominations to God, one who associates with Allah.
Okay, so Jesus, let us say the Christian they worship beside Allah, Jesus. Is that mushrik or not?
Well, you believe that Jesus is God, so you're just...
Well, there's the Christian, my friend. The Christian you are talking about, they believe in Jesus as God too. What are you talking about?
Jesus is God, yeah, that's fine. Jesus is God. So how come that's shirk?
Okay, well, the Quran says that the Messiah is one of the three, and one of them is Allah.
Those who say that God is one of three are kuffar. They have committed kufr.
So they are not mushrikeen.
No, they're not mushrikeen, but
Now they have at least three gods according to you in Islam, the Quran. They have Mary and Allah and Jesus. Are they mushrikeen or not?
I think that verse speaks of Trinity, where Father, Holy Spirit,
No,
and the
yeah,
Son.
Trinity, but the Islamic Trinity, Muhammad got it wrong. So if the Christian believe that the Trinity is Mary and Allah and Jesus, is that shirk or not?
Well, then that's shirk.
Okay, so why you are saying to me there is no abrogation? Because this verse says you cannot have a woman, she is from the Muslim.
Well, the verse forbids you from
My friend, obviously,
Not Ahlul-
obviously you have no idea what are you talking about. The Quran is all of it is about abrogation. There's tons of verses in the Quran abrogated.
That's a lie. Never, ever a verse of the Quran has been abrogated.
Really? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. If we go and we see, is the alcohol forbidden in Islam?
Not really.
Not
Allah
really.
says it's footstep of Satan, Amalul Shaitan.
Okay, so is it forbidden or not?
No, it's not forbidden. It's not haram. I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
Allah says there's less benefit in it than.
So it's not forbidden in Islam. Let us read this verse.
Yeah.
Chapter 2, verse number 219. What does chapter says? Chapter 5, verse number 90. What does chapter says?
What does it say?
It
Let's
says,
see.
it
I'm
says to you,
actually looking at your screen.
it says to you,
Find it.
alright, it says, let us see my screen if you wish. All who you believe, alcohol and gambling and etc., and playing with the stones and arrows and etc., is abomination of Satan handwork. So
Yeah.
avoid those things. Allah is forbidding you from doing.
Avoid them. That it does not use the word haram.
It is haram. It says فَاجْتَنِبُوا
But the
فَاجْتَنِبُوا.
word haram is not there. That's the proper word
My
for
friend,
forbidding
no,
something.
okay, you know what?
Allah says stay away from them, and that's a good thing.
Okay, stay away does not mean haram.
Well, Allah also speaks in the Quran that don't pray when you're high.
Listen, I'm asking you serious
Why
question.
would I mention such a word?
When I say stay away from it, that means it's not haram?
No.
Okay. So
It's something you shouldn't do.
so all those
that you
things, all
stay
those
away from. There's
all-
a big difference. I mean, you're just limiting yourself to halal and
Okay,
haram.
hold on. In chapter 16, verse number 36, it says, وَاجْتَنِبُوا الطَّاغُوتِ. Does that mean haram or not?
Taghut.
وَاجْتَنِبُوا الطَّاغُوتِ. The same word. You say just stay away from
Taghut.
it.
We don't stay away from Taghut because Hadith is the Taghut.
My friend, this is the question. الطاغوت here is a shaitan, Satan. So,
No, Taghut does not mean shaitan. Taghut means any teachings, anything outside the Quran. Hadith is a Taghut.
okay, is the shaitan is the shaitan is the evil one?
Yes, shaitan is the
Okay.
evil one.
So are you saying it's not halal? It's not haram for you to do evil?
No, I'm not saying that it's okay.
So the word ijtanabu, this is the same word is used there. It says ijtanabu. You said to me ijtanabu does not mean haram. Here it says wajtanibu. No, this word it says wajtanibu. You said it does not mean haram. I'm showing you the same word in different verse. Wajtanibu taghut, and stay away from the evil. Does that mean haram for you to do evil, or do
That can
and
be
do
the understanding
and do satanic work, or it's halal? Is it halal or haram?
Drink it as well. That's something you should just stay away from. That's no good for you.
Okay. What about
You can
okay, hold on. Is awthan, is statues, is pagans are haram for you or halal?
What is haram? Sorry?
Awthan, the awthan, the idols, the pagan idols.
The pagan idols. They're unclean, they're najis.
All right. So is the food provided for the idols is haram for you or it's lawful?
Yes, that is haram.
Okay. Where in the Quran it says that?
Well, it's in the same verse.
Which verse?
Well, maybe I'm not sure if the word haram is being used.
It does not say haram. It says ijtanibu.
Then, okay, I agree with you. Then it means haram.
I mean, you see, you make me feel like I'm in a nursing school, so I have to show you 10 verses.
No, see, I'm not a stubborn person, you know.
But then, my friend, why you are saying, why you from the beginning you say I'm not sure, and we don't need to go and show you verse after verse and show you that this is what the verse means. So now we have a contradiction. You said there's no obligation. We go to zero. You said the word ijtanibu does not mean haram, but now we discovered that, okay, you agree with you, the word ijtanibu mean haram. So now, it's not lawful for you, it is, you should not marry a kuffar, and you should not do that, and the Christians are far, and they are mushrikeen too.
Well, Allah is forbidden from mushrikeen, not Ahlul Kitab.
Okay, so you are saying the Ahlul Kitab, not mushrikeen. I asked you many times.
Among them, you know, maybe those who believe Jesus is God, they're not mushrikeen, they're actually kuffar.
You know,
If you say
I like
God
you.
is part of Trinity, then there is a shirk.
I like you. I like you, my friend. I like you. Seriously, you are very fun.
I like.
No, listen. Let me show you. When you say the Christians are not mushrikeen, they are kuffar. Obviously, you do not know what kuffar means, and you do not know what mushrikeen means, because both words it mean the same thing, except that mushrikeen alone mean that those who believe in Allah but they associate with Him. The kuffar is someone maybe, but not necessarily, believe in other God, but maybe he believe in. So the Quran confirm already.
Says that they have become kuffar to what was revealed to them.
What?
So you have become those who believe that, you know, Mary is part of Trinity, they are the kuffar of the New Testament.
Yeah, but you know the Quran in chapter of Al-Ma'idah, verse number 72 and 73 says that those who believe that Allah is the Messiah, the son of Maryam, they are mushrikeen. And you said we are not mushrikeen.
Well, if the verse says so, then
But you said the one in the Quran it says that.
Homeland Jubileen.
can you show me the verse, please?
Okay.
Ha? I suppose body pillar for holes.
You know, when I talk to Muslims, I feel like, seriously, like I am talking to, you know, kids, with my respect to you. You are
Doon sa
grown,
home base, home base.
Muslims do not know their religion, and they confirm to you that they know.
Dito sa malapit
This is what was
sa
killing me.
Kuwait.
Like, I know, there's no verse in the Quran that says that. There's no, okay.
May send ko
No,
na
but
kita
that's
mo.
why I've asked you rather than, you know.
My friend, you are the Muslim here supposedly. You are the Muslim, not me. It's a shame.
Oh, sige.
I'm a human being, I can
It
make
doesn't matter.
mistakes.
I am a human being too. I'm not, you know. Anyway, let us go. to hold on, where is we go to all right. Where is chapter 5? Okay, if we go to chapter 5. لقد كفر الله الذين قالوا إن الله ثالث ثلاثة. Those who they say that Allah is one of three, they are kuffar. Alright?
Yeah.
And then if we go to verse 72. Here we go. لقد كفر الذين قالوا إن الله هو المسيح ابن مريم وقال المسيح يا رسول الله.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right. Go to verse number 72, please, and tell me what is the verse saying.
72.
Yeah.
Which chapter?
You can actually go to verse 72, and chapter number 5.
Chapter 5, 72. Yeah, I do agree with you. It does speak of, different bands of Christians. Some are mushrik.
No, there's not some. This is all of them. They are mushrik according to Islam, and they are kuffar. So not only this, actually, there's many more verses. If you go to chapter 9, verse number 31, it says the same. It says that those who worship their monks and rabbis, instead of worshiping Allah and the Messiah, blah blah blah, and then it says, they are mushrikeen. So you are just ignoring many verses in the Quran, and you believe that you are the one who knows, but in fact this is not true. So now we go back to zero. This is a contradiction. If you don't believe in abrogation, that means there's a contradiction in the Quran. For the Quran says
No, that's totally wrong. The abrogation, there's no abrogation in the Quran.
So how you cannot marry a believer, but you can marry a believer, and a non-believer? How you can one verse says you cannot marry an unbeliever.
Well, you cannot marry such a Christian. The Christian who believes in the Bible and who believes.
No. We believe in Jesus as God.
No, the one who does not believe Jesus.
There is not even a single Christian, my friend. What are you talking about? If you are a Christian, you don't believe in Jesus as God, you are no Christian. And the Jews are mushrikeen too. Obviously, you have no idea what your book is about. Don't you know that the Jews believe that they have a son of God too?
They have given that ideology up, so they are not mushriks anymore.
Who is that? What do you mean not Muslims mushrik anymore?
The Jews.
Where they are not mushrik anymore? What do you mean?
They don't believe that Uzair is the son of God anymore.
No, they don't believe in the beginning, and they don't believe now, because this is a fabrication of Muhammad.
They used to believe that
nobody believes. My friend, this is a stupid mistake of your prophet. There is nobody in the world of the Jews ever heard of someone, his name is Uzair, and they worship a guy, his name is Uzair. Where is Uzair? Who is Uzair? Nobody of the Jews
worshipped him.
Nobody. No, it says no. وقالت اليهود عزير ابن الله. They worship him as a son of God. And this is in chapter 9, verse number 13. And this is in the time of Muhammad supposedly. But not even a single Jew believe in that.
Well, they gave up this ideology.
Where do you mean? When do you mean give up? Give me proof. Where do you get this from? Show me one copy of the Torah. So it's false, it's a lie. It is a lie, it's a lie. So you see, You take the Quran over all the manuscript of the Jews. The Jews, they have manuscript go to thousands of years. And you refuse all the manuscript and you accept a guy who came 600
The
years.
history has been manipulated and written by
So how
Arabs.
you know
So
that this is
you can't
not
take a trust with
so
you.
how you do not know that this verse itself is not a fabrication? Because not even a single Jew, he have a guy, his name is Uzair and he's son of God.
12 tribes, one of them.
Which
might
one?
be
But no,
Jesus.
it doesn't say a tribe, it says no, it says وقالت اليهود, all the Yahud they say.